Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be explaining some core concepts of JavaScript and node.js. We will cover JavaScript basics such as variables, conditionals, arrays, loops, functions, and objects, and also node.js fundamentals including what node.js is, callback functions, installing packages, and how to build a simple Telegram chatbot. Let's get started. First, learning about variables. Variables are used to store the data in JavaScript. There are three main ways to declare the variables. First one is var, that is the older method, which is a function scope. Then let, which is block scoped and most recommended. Then const, which is block scoped and that cannot be reassigned. Hence, here is the example for variables assigning. Variables help us store and reuse the values throughout the program. Next, conditional statements. Conditional statements are used to make decisions in the code. The most common conditional statement is if-else. So here is the example for the conditional statements. So if marks is greater than 50, then it should return pass or it should print fail. So here is the example. JavaScript also supports else if and switch statements. Next, coming to arrays. Arrays are used to store the multiple values in a single variable. So here is an example for arrays. You can also access all the elements using their index values. So every particular element in an array have their particular index value. So here console.log of fruits of 0. 0 is the index value of apple, so the output will be apple. Arrays are very useful for handling the lists of data. Next, going to loops. Loops allows us to repeat a block of code multiple times as per the given conditions. Common loops in JavaScript are for, while, and do while. Example for using a for loop is given here. So I is equal to 1 will be the starting point, I less than or equal to 5 will be the condition, and I plus plus will be the incrementation. So console.log of I will give the input according to the output according to the condition. Loops also help us to reduce the repetitive code or the duplicative code. Next, going to functions. Functions are usable blocks of code that perform a specific task. So we can use the functions in different ways as they improve our code readability and also the reducibility. So here is an example for using functions. So function greet of name. So whenever you give here function name is greet, whenever you give a name as an input, then it will return hello plus that name. So hello Alice, that will be the output. Next, going to objects. Objects are the store the data in the way of key value pairs as same as dictionaries. So let person, here is an example. So let person is equal to name, that is John, age 25, city New York. So console.log of person.name. So the variable name dot the proper object property will give you the output that you need. So you can access the object properties using this. Objects are widely used to represent the real world entities. So going to the definition again, what is node.js? Node.js is a runtime environment that allows us to run the JavaScript outside the browser. It is built on Chrome's V8 engine and it's an asynchronous and event driven. It is commonly used for backend development. Node.js is ideal for building fast and scalable server-side applications. Next, going into callback functions. A callback function is a function that is passed as an argument to another function and executed later. So here is an example for callback functions. Callbacks are commonly used in asynchronous operations like file handling and API calls also. Next, to know how to install packages in node.js. Node.js uses the npm node package manager to install all the packages that are required. So there are two steps involving to install the packages. First is initializing the project and then installing a package. In initializing a project, first you will give npm init, and then for installing a package, npm space install space package name. So install packages are stored in node modules folder and listed in the package.json. So the last one is that building a Telegram chatbot using node.js. Here is the code that can be used for building a Telegram chatbot. And first, for you doing this, you should go into Telegram, search for bot father on Telegram, get the bot token that is required by clicking on start button, click on the new bot, then assign a name for that. After that, you will given a bot key that you can use in the code here in the bot token. And then for API key, you can refer any free API key platforms on the Chrome. Next, you can install a library, npm install node telegram bot API. Then this is the basic code. So this bot listens for messages and then sends the responses. So to summarize, we discussed about JavaScript fundamentals, core Node.js concepts, package installations, and then chatbot creations. So these concepts form the foundation of the modern web development. So I hope everything is clear up to this point. Thank you for watching.